Alright everybody, so we got us here, another mulcher. Maybe you check out the Murder Cat video. This one here is called a Seacon. Sorry about that sound, that's his airbag. This big bad boy here is making a sound. From what I hear, it's a pretty bad sound. Sounds like it's about to throw a rod from what I hear. Which ain't good, because they gotta crank this dude up and spin it pretty high RPM to just get off here. So, it's gonna get interesting. Alright, they're gonna start this dude and get it off the trailer, so here we go. Good Lord. That's a rod. That's a rod. It's hammering. That could be good stuff. I mean, yeah, that ain't a good sound. Yeah, that don't sound good. So, I got a fancy new toy. We're gonna investigate this thing. So, we're gonna go ahead and get the oil drained, pull the dipstick, and the oil cap. There we go. And then, I upgraded bore scopes. So we're gonna get to play with this dude. Brand new, unused. Yeah, I've already put batteries in it. Yeah, so I'm pretty impressed with that. You tell me. Let's give it a go. Alright, so like I said, I upgraded my bore scope camera, so we're gonna give it a go for the first time. This is a fancy one, maybe the fanciest thing I've ever owned. So I don't know, I got a pretty fancy computer at home, but this thing's right up there. But should I get the pictures that we are after with this dude, I'll even be able to let y'all see them later. So here's hoping that all of that works out well. Give it a second. Alright, in we go. I'll save the colonoscopy jokes for later. Hey, I'm in there. So, like I said, we whirly-wheeled it to death. Tried the 10 steps to cut the edge off like you would an automotive filter. You're not doing that with one of them Fleet Guard filters. Them suckers are tough, bro. I even tried the hacksaw. And not cutting it. So, oh, Wilbur, the whirly wheel of death. Wilbur. Every shop's got one. They probably call theirs something else, but ours is Wilbur. Earl from the filter. We're going to inspect that too. Here's our cut open filter. Yep. There ain't much space left here, what with the service truck parts. Make sure you check out that build. And my big block. There it is over there. It's just waiting for me to get money together. What can I say? I'm poor. So, here we go. I'm gonna see if I can set you here. Okay. We're just gonna set that off to the side. Alright. Now, what we're gonna do is set this, hopefully, just like so, and let that drain out a little bit. While I have a look in here, go get my light. I'm starting to see a little material, brass, a little aluminum. Ooh, we got glitter. Yeah. Yep, this motor's eating itself, y'all. Okay, so let me show you what I'm finding here. See if maybe I can get this light. I don't know if y'all can see all the metal shavings there on the side of the filter can, but it's a glitter bomb. And here, let's get that right there. I'm pretty sure y'all can see some of this picking up. I can certainly see the brass and whatnot in the filter on the camera screen. So, oh yeah, there's a good piece right there. It's not huge, but it's not small. So, yep. This motor's eating itself. That's not good. So, alright. So, after showing the customer what we found in the oil filter, we've decided the best thing to do is take the oil pan off. So we'll drop the oil pan and see what we find there. We should at least be able to, at that point, get the bore scope in a good place where we can actually investigate and see what's what. So here we go. it looks like we got all the bolts out of the oil pan now, so now we just got to break this glue loose so we can, you know, unseal the pan. Here we go. Okay, quick update. So we just got done pulling the oil pan on this dude, and well, we found carnage. Yep, good old bearings laying at the bottom of the oil pan. So that motor is going to come out. Stay tuned. Okay, quick update. So we just got done pulling the oil pan on this dude, and well, we found carnage. Yep, good old bearings laying at the bottom of the oil pan. So that motor is going to come out. Stay tuned. it's finally inside this morning. That's the engine from Murder Kitten. And my shop area is, well, it's obliterated. It's a nasty mess. And so now I got to do a little bit of cleanup. So let me get reset and set up. We're going to tear this thing down and see what's going on. But I can tell you this right now. This was the old pickup tube, ran here. That is a missing girdle bolt. So you can already see where this is going. We'll be back. Okay, so we're going to be in diagnosis mode on this little motor. So I'm going to start by pulling the girdle off and then rod caps until we find our culprit, and then we'll go through and see how bad this thing is. So here we go.
Is this all that you dreamed it'd be? Ending up here, ending up with me. You could have gone anywhere, been anyone. You stole my heart like a thief on the run. You're not much for taking chances, but you're taking a chance on me. And now we're building bridges as far as the eye can see. And I never thought I'd find anything close to all that I knew you would be. Ain't it beautiful? And darling, beautiful, with you here next to me. I dream in color, you're black and white. And I prefer the country to your city lights.
Alright, so after Chris and I dug through the diagnosis on this, what we found was the wrist pin bushing on number 4 is just wiped out.
Look, Morgan,
Which means the hammering we were hearing.
Come on.
It's the top of the piston
Come here.
on the head. Valves. Well, let's tear it down and see what we find. Let's go. Alright, so after finding our wrist pin issue, or at least we're pretty sure that's where we're at now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull the turbo, the injection system, fuel lines anyway, and go ahead and get the valve cover off and the head off, and let's have a look. Here we go.
Is this all that you dreamed it'd be? Ending up here, ending up with me. You could have gone anywhere, been anyone. You stole my heart like a thief on the run. For taking chances, but you're taking a chance on me. And now dream in color, you're black and white. And I prefer the country to your city lights. But we made our bed and it feels just right. So I'll stay here with you for the rest of my nights. You're not much for taking chances, but you've taken a chance on me. And now we're building bridges as far as the eye can see. And I never thought I'd find anything close to all that I knew you would be. Ain't it beautiful, darling, beautiful, with you here next to me. Oh, it's beautiful, the life that we've made here.
A little bit loose. Wrist pin bushing's gone. Causing the knocking and slack.
That's what all that hammering was. So, got it just in time there. All right, y'all. So, after getting it apart, the findings were there's a very slight witness mark on the wrist pin. So we're probably gonna be able to reuse that, dude. But if you'll notice, there's no bushing. Should be a bushing here. There's no bushing. So there was the old hammer. Go back. You can listen to it again. It was awful. So the consensus after talking to the customer is going to be this. What we're going to do, alright, so what we're going to do on this is real simple. Alright, we're not going to do the whole rebuild like what you're used to seeing. Instead, we're going to do this like you would if the parts weren't there. Sound familiar? What would you do if you could only get just what you needed and everything else was okay enough to use, so you used it? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to show you what you do when you're on a budget or don't have the parts or whatever the case might be. But 4-cylinder Cummins, essentially what we're going to need is wrist pin bushings, and then we're going to use everything else that we already had. Even the head gasket, we're just going to copper spray it. I mean, it's an MLS gasket, why not? So, alright, next time you see me on this one, we'll have some parts and we'll see what we can do. Here we go. Hey everybody, thanks for watching.
Please subscribe and hit the like button.
And don't forget to share and hit that notification bell.